It's late at night. You think you're safe. You turn the lights out, and then you hear a scream and shout. No one's home. You're alone. Lay back down, pull up your sheets. Your knees start to feel weak. You can feel your heartbeat. Is your door closed? You feel your feet exposed. Now you're in a state. It's much, much too late. You can't escape this deadly fate. Warning, the following podcast contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Welcome back, my wicked fiends. This is episode 4. This is your paranormal, true crime, and everything creepy podcast. I'm your host, Ghoulie Gonzo, and I'm here with
Jojo Ghoul.
Jojo Ghoul, again, my baby sister. So we hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. The Slender Man stabbing. It's pretty crazy, pretty sad, pretty creepy, pretty all of that, I guess. But we're going to go into what we're having to drink today. It's not a wine.
No.
For myself, it's called A Wild Night Out. I know it sounds like I'm going to go into a story.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I have is tequila. For me, 2 shots. For you, probably 1. So anyways, tequila. And what did I say? Club soda, cranberry juice, and lime juice.
Yes.
With ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. It's very refreshing, and it's very strong. Yeah. It's not a Cinco one, though. That's only for my Cinco sunrises. So Jojo Ghoul is going to tell you what she's drinking now, and it's not. What is it? Not
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, expect that all the time. I don't care.
I love it. I think the sound effects are great.
So tell them what you got.
I have a cocktail of gin mixed with ice sparkling water made by Poo Poo Ghoul. Honey, what was the flavors? What were the flavors?
Black raspberry.
Black raspberry.
And lemon lime.
And lemon lime.
Lemon lime.
With ice.
Lemon lime. I said lemon lime.
Lemon lime.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right now. We're already in a little bit with the drinking. So, again, we hope you enjoyed last week. We're going to get right into it. So, hold tight. The topic today, Jojo Ghoul.
Sorry.
Is Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
Boom. Lake Lanier is a reservoir in the northern portion of Georgia. It was created by the completion of the Buford Dam on the Chattahoochee River.
There's a song, Chattahoochee.
I said Chattahoochee.
I could be wrong, everyone.
Chattahoochee River. The Chattahoochee. No. The river in 1956. It also was fed by waters of the Chastity River. The average depth of the Lake Lanier is 156 feet. At the deepest, it's 258.
I don't like it. It's deep and scary.
It's deep. It's like that phobia. I don't know
Which
what it's
I
called.
Have.
People don't like what's under the water. Me neither.
Submechanophobia. That's the.
I'm pretty sure she just made that up.
No, I swear it's real. It's a fear of like man-made objects or big objects underwater.
Ooh, I don't.
No, I hate it. Like the Titanic.
I was just
it gives me like spiders up my spine.
Ooh, I was thought you didn't say up your bum.
There
bum. Yeah, no, anything like the lakes.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to go camping and I wouldn't go in the lake?
And I was touched by an octopus, and I don't care what anyone says.
It was actually what is that octopus in the
octopi
ocean? No, the big one. That's
squid.
Like it's in the Never mind. Back to it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I know.
I was gonna say Disney Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken.
So that's that. This is not about the Kraken.
No.
Okay.
156 feet. Deepest, 258. When full of water, the surface is 1,071 feet.
Jeez.
Above sea level, not the depth, just it's above sea level, covering 59 square miles, and 692 miles of shoreline. Lake Lanier borders 5 counties. Below the surface lies a dark, creepy secret. Grim and deadly history. Many know nothing about this, but now you will. Do I sound cool?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. I think you sound
No.
like a
Yeah,
like a documentary narrator.
Oh. Some history still unsolved to this day. Deep in the waters lies an old town called Oscarville, Georgia. It was cast aside and destroyed by the Army Corps, whatever, engineers when creating the lake in 1950s. When this happened, it flooded churches, family homes, local businesses, 20 cemeteries, in quotes. Some were relocated, some, which means some were not.
Yeah, it's like a poltergeist. They didn't move the bodies.
Yes, another
creepy.
good movie. Let's talk about it. No, never mind. Yeah, another good movie, Poltergeist.
Yes.
But no, some of the cemeteries, the bodies were left.
It's so creepy to think about too, under the water. Like, and there's people swimming in there. It freaks me out. I don't know. Lake Lanier's creepy.
Now picture those bodies rising.
No.
Grabbing your ankles.
No, because I would never go in that water.
Oh, that was great. So some were relocated, some were not. The rest was engulfed by Lake Lanier's waters. 250 families were displaced, and 50,000 acres of farmland was destroyed. So, what do you feel about that, Jojo? Well, is that not creepy to think of a whole town just flooded out because they said so?
Yeah, it's super creepy.
Because they said so.
It's rude
like
for
people
one.
lived there. I mean, 250 families, right?
Yeah.
50,000 acres of farmland was
It's
destroyed.
crazy.
These people had like a life.
Yeah.
So it's crazy when you think.
It's like them flooding our town and then being like,
Stop.
okay, well.
Remember when I used to think at camp that a big wave was going to come over the big Adirondack Mountains because the end of the world was coming? Yeah, you guys.
You know what? I have dreams like that, though, so I can't even shit on you.
I was in my tent, and I heard a horn or a siren go off in the place we were camping. And I was like, oh my, that's like the zombie apocalypse, like, alarm. Never mind. No, it's not. There's a big wave coming over the Adirondack Mountains.
Which, why wouldn't you have thought, like, maybe a tornado?
Because I'm weird.
No, we're all weird. It's fine.
No, we're all weird.
It's okay. We're all weird.
So, many people, there we go. Many people think the water is cursed. Emil Fleming, Atlanta-based associate editor for Narcity State, said they were told by a man in the town to stay away from the water. He explained the county surrounding the water once housed Black residents who were violently run out. Disclaimer, racism, negative, don't like it.
Bad, awful,
horrible. Let's see, they were ran out of town by white men. By the way, everybody, heads up, these are notes right from sites. This is not our opinion. This is not our words. These are like literally
it's just
notes.
Facts from
just
history.
Facts, historic facts. The ancestors and their remaining spirits still linger there. This event was referring to the racial cleansing of the Black community in 1912. The white man continued on with violence until nearly all Black residents were forced to relocate and leave behind everything.
Assholes.
Buttholes. For sure.
They're super.
For sure.
Dickhead. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah, that's life, right? That's horrible history. Elon Osby. What?
I'm just drunk.
Listen, we've been drinking. Enjoy.
No, you know how like in school,
when you're drunk?
No, when you're not supposed to laugh, but then you like look at your friend. So every time I look at you, I'm starting to laugh because I can't. Like, shouldn't
JoJo is full of it today. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be great. This is so good. Mm-hmm. Oh, she snorted.
Oh.
Elon Osby, a descendant of the, I almost said Bagel family. It's Bagley family. Sorry, Elon Osby. Elon Osby, descendant of the Bagley family. Her family owned 60 acres of land before being forced to leave it behind in 1912. Her quote was, I think there should be reparations. There was a time when I didn't. I just wanted someone to say that they were sorry. But I think people deserve more than that now. That's just not quite enough, she told CNN in our city of Atlanta. Also, off of that whole subject now, several drownings each year occur. That's why many people call it the Cursed Lake or the Haunted Lake. And it's considered the most haunted lake in the U.S.
Is it? It makes sense.
Yeah, I was going to do like side notes of haunted lakes, you guys. And I was like, what's the most haunted lake of U.S.? And guess what popped up?
Lanier.
Mm-hmm. A new boat tour explores the superstitious fun.
Oh, really? You can go on a boat?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
It's cool.
I'm scared.
Listen, I'm like, it's cool.
I'm scared of this lake.
It's a long boat. Well, let's say fun. Boat owner Tom, his stepson, alongside paranormal investigator Bert Glabman, they talk about the history of Lake Lanier and the reasons spirits may still roam the lake. He states that Native American burial mounds and unmarked graves left underwater when the lake was filled could be a really good reason that spirits are not at rest.
I mean, yeah.
Poltergeist.
I would be pissed. Listen, if that happened to me and I was one of the dead bodies floating under there that they didn't move, so mad. I'd be so fucking mad about it. I'd come back.
I'm choking over here. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, she's choking. I'm just watching her choke.
And she's just talking and hanging out. I'm just choking. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good reason that there might be spirits not at rest.
Yeah, definitely. There are
Native American burial mounds that were flooded.
Yeah, you don't do that.
No, like, don't people understand?
Don't do that. No.
Do you not? Well, come on.
They don't.
Come on.
You don't get it.
Mm-hmm. So, there we go again. The Lady of the Lake is said to be Lake Lanier's most well-known haunting. Now, before I go into the Lady of the Lake, I wanted to go back to this boat tour. On the boat tour,
right.
On the boat
tour,
it's like a haunted boat tour. So I know I just kind of went through that quick, but they actually, you can go and do that. I'm pretty sure still it was active when I was looking up like stuff about it. They really take people on these boat tours, haunted boat tours, and they talk about the history and things that I'm talking about right now. And it's pretty interesting. So
I don't think I'd do it if you fall off that boat and you'll be
taken
a ghost
by
drowned.
Native American.
Yeah,
that comes out of the mound in the water.
Probably.
Bert Glabman, get a hold of him. Shout out, Bert.
Is that what Mom keeps saying that I need to? That was for you, Mom and Dad.
Tragic deaths. No,
I'm not laughing at tragic death.
Horrible.
You're just wicked funny.
Horrible. The Lady of the Lake. Okay. Tragic deaths of May Parker and young Susie Roberts were driving over a bridge after leaving a dance and lost control and plunged into the lake. 1 year later, 1959, fishermen had found a decomposed body with both hands missing.
Oh, so scary.
I know. Oh, no hands? Joking. The body could not be identified. And it was buried in an unmarked grave. Wow.
Wait, so how do they know who it is?
Well, listen to the story.
Oh, sorry. Getting out of it.
Shh, listen, everybody. Unmarked grave. In 1990, 3 decades after the incident, remains were found in an old 1950s Ford sedan. I almost said that wrong. The remains belong to Roberts. That's Susie, by the way. Susie Roberts. Young
Susie Roberts.
Susie Roberts. The remains were found in that, 1954 sedan. Okay, so it was Roberts. Since then, many sightings of a young woman wandering the Jerry D. Jackson bridge have been reported missing 2 hands and dressed in blue. She lingers at the bridge. They believe it's Parker's spirit. Parker is May Parker. May Parker and Susie Roberts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, Parker's spirit is the one walking around with no hands.
Yeah, probably. Who else would it be?
I know. It could be Susie.
Yeah, but she had her hands.
Right? Oh, Parker is also known to drag lake goers to the bottom.
See? That's why I wouldn't go on that boat tour. I'd be the one to fall in and get killed.
People, I guess, have been seeing just a spirit walking around the bridge, and nobody really knew what it was. And it's sad that until 1990s, it wasn't really solved, the whole thing.
Yeah, that is really sad.
But they were coming home from a dance and lost control.
That's awful.
It's so sad to me.
No, it's so sad.
No, it is so sad.
I was upset.
No. June 6, 2012.
That was just on Tuesday. Really? We keep doing that.
Well, there's a lot of other dates, but yeah.
Poo-Poo's birthday was yesterday, everyone. Just fun fact. Keep going.
June 6, 2012. Well-known artist, Usher. Everybody knows Usher.
I can't think of one song even though
You're just going to sing it.
I blinked.
Stepson died by sustaining injuries by someone on a jet ski while inner tubing on the lake.
You know what? I remember hearing that, actually, I think.
Horrible. I do remember. When I started doing notes on Lake Lanier, I was like, wait a minute. I remember that being the news. Yeah, his stepson.
It's pretty sad, man.
Very sad. On June 18th, 2012, a man named Paul Bennett, age 45, was accused of driving drunk when his boat collided with a pontoon. Sorry, not a plantain.
Isn't that a fruit?
Yeah, dried plantain. Anyways, a pontoon boat around 10:30 p.m., which sent two young brothers, Jake, 9 years old, and Griffin, 13.
Aww, they're babies.
Into the dark lake. Jake could not be revived, and they found Griffin's body 113 feet underwater 9 days later.
No. Oh, God, no.
Creepy.
Oh, wow. That's so sad.
Oh, creepy. Yeah.
I can't.
Griffin's body 113 feet underwater 9 days later.
Listen, that thought is enough to make me scared.
Terrified.
Like, you know.
Terrified.
It's super scary.
What happened to that big butthole Paul Bennett? Bennett, age 45, was sentenced to 30 months in prison.
That's it?
18 months probation. 400 hours of community service.
Shut the community service. I'm pissed.
We want to
so mad.
Him. Sorry,
you
Bennett.
should get life. You can't kill 2 innocent little baby boys.
I know.
You know?
It's so sad.
I'm
to me.
pissed. I'm gonna
We're really mad.
I'm gonna write him and let him know that I'm.
Write him a letter.
Well, no, I
she's not gonna do anything. We're not being sued. She's a liar. She's a liar. Anyways, he has no more boating privileges in Georgia, but I guess maybe in other states because that's what they specified.
Listen, that guy's gonna get out of prison in what? How many years is 31 months?
First of all, it's 30 months.
How many years is that?
A year is 12. 2 years is 24.
So, 3 months.
So
3 years. 3 years. 3 years he's gonna go out.
2.5 years.
Well, and then drive boats in Florida drunk because he's gonna be.
3 months than 3 years. You guys, I hope you're following us. Don't stop listening to us because
I'm
of
so
how much we've been drinking.
It's okay.
He has no voting privileges in Georgia and must undergo drug, alcohol evaluations from now on.
I think he's a dick.
Bang. Can't go wrong with that chair. Can't go wrong with that chair.
He's an asshole.
Lake Lanier has a total of 145 drownings and 57 boating fatalities from 1999 to 2018.
That's crazy. And so there's got to be way more now.
Well, listen. So boating fatalities. Boating fatalities may include drownings, but only in connection with a moving boat. From 2015 and 2018, Lake Lanier saw 43 lake-related deaths. 2015 to 2018, it had 128 boating accidents.
Crazy.
Kelly Nash, 25, he went missing from home in the middle of the night in Beaufort, Georgia, January 5th, 2015. His girlfriend, Jessica Sexton, woke up at 7:30 a.m. to find Nash gone. He left his wallet, his car keys, and his photo ID or license, obviously. The 9mm pistol was missing. No trace of Nash anywhere. They could not find him at all. February 8th, a man fishing in Lake Lanier discovered Kelly Nash's body.
Why is he there?
Decomposed horribly. Still wearing his PJs.
What the hell?
Pajamas. One single gunshot wound. They say a gunshot wound and drowning was the cause. The police did not rule out any foul play.
Ew.
It's also said that there's a giant catfish.
Shut up.
5 to 7 feet freaking big.
Nope.
That's a big catfish.
That's awful.
Big enough to swallow my dog.
5 to 7 feet?
Yeah.
It's my height and 2 feet taller. I'm terrified.
So swallow a Joe Tokyo and attack swimmers.
I'm terrified of that.
Yeah. So that poor Kelly Nash guy.
Who's going into this lake? Why would anyone?
I don't know. People freaking do still.
No, I know. I know.
People go in this freaking lake.
I wouldn't.
Listen, all you would have to say to me was nothing that I just talked about, and just there are 5 to 7 foot catfish in this lake, and I'd go, "Oh, nice! I'm gonna go sit in my blow up pool in my backyard."
Yeah, I'm not going in that.
With tequila sunrise.
Cinco size. I knew it.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna go back into it.
Bye.
So see you in a couple. We're back from our break, filling our drinks like we need it.
Refilling.
We don't need a refill. But we got one.
Yeah.
So, there we go again. Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier. That's Lake Lanier for you. And here's a fun fact for everybody. Lake Lanier has a movie coming out this year. And it's going to be called, I believe, Lanier. Surprise. What?
I tripped over my tongue. My thought's gone. Doesn't even matter.
Lanier is what she was going to say. Lanier. It's a great lake. Horrible, terrifying, great, haunted lake.
It's an awful, scary, not so great lake.
No, it's not, you guys. It was interesting to look into it.
I really like hearing about it.
There's a few. So I'm going to just tell you a couple other little lakes. I don't know if they're really little. I'll give you how deep they are in a minute. We're going to dive into the Gardner Lake. Sorry if it's so loud. We'll tone it down. We're laughing way too hard.
I'll try. Yeah, but
we'll sit back a foot. The Gardner Lake. This lake is in Connecticut. It looks like a typical lake. Average feet deep.
Listen, no, I'm laughing quick because I was going to say I didn't know they had lakes in Connecticut. I was thinking oceans. Nothing.
You guys, she's not cut off. She should be. She's not, though.
No.
I didn't know Connecticut's had lakes. Connecticut's. Okay, Gardner Lake is in Connecticut. Average feet deep, 15. Deepest, 39 feet.
Oh, that's not terrible. I'm still scared of it.
Yeah, think about it. We're 5'3" and 4 foot 11.
I'm 5 foot.
She's 5 foot.
5 foot.
But it's 528 acres also. Looks like a typical lake. There's a lot of claims that ghosts of people who died on the lake play the piano in the dark abyss of the waters.
Now, I'm going to ask you, why is there a piano in the middle of the lake?
I'm glad you just did. Is it true? Where did the piano come from? In 1895, a man and his family that lived around the lake wanted to move to the other side. Instead of building a new home, he decided to wait till the lake froze over. He moved the entire building, pushed it across the lake to get to the other side. I feel like I'm asking a joke. How did the blah, blah, blah,
You are presenting it like that.
They stopped and left it for the night. And probably not.
That's some of the lazy shit I do. Like, I'm not going to
Oh.
build a house. I'm going to push it over there and then, but also leave it
I'm
in
gonna,
the middle of the night.
instead of building one, I'm going to use all my strength to put it on a sled. I'm going to push this shit across a lake.
I call ice
And then I'm
road
going to
truckers.
stop a little more than midway and be like,
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is
tomorrow
it's
we'll
a
pick it up
lake.
where we left off.
Yeah, like, it's a lake. You're not driving through the desert. Why can't
Yeah.
you just finish the last 15
Maybe
feet?
they were cold.
Wait, were they doing it by foot?
Somebody help me. The ice broke. The ice broke, you guys. And their feet were frostbitten. We are so sorry, but we're not.
No, everyone's gonna be fine, I think.
The ice broke, and most of everything, including obviously the home, sank. The piano did as well. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. There it is. That's why people hear piano sounds in the depths of the water. The spirits of people that might have drowned, which there was no information on. Supposedly, they're like, oh, it's creepy, the ghosts of dead people. Well, they didn't give me any facts.
So that's the only spooky fact.
The
There's a
spooky
piano.
thing is people hear a piano playing.
Oh wait, so they hear it swimming underwater.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna shit my pants if I hear that underwater.
Well,
think about it. Think about it. You're swimming in a lake
and you hear piano underwater.
I'm not gonna probably make it out.
I'll shit my pants if I hear it outside of the water near the lake as well at nighttime.
But
Where's
it's like
piano?
muffled, like underwater piano.
Oh my God.
That's how I think a piano sounds underwater.
So I guess this one, the Gardner Lake, is the haunted piano.
Like, reminds me of
in the dark abyss of the waters of Gardner. Oh my God! With
you
the
sounded
family,
like Clint Eastwood.
Oh God, help me!
That's what it sounded like.
Oh God! So yeah, Gardner Lake isn't really that scary, is what I gather.
I mean, if you hear the water, no.
If you hear the water,
the piano under the water.
Yes. Well, what's scary is that this family really thought they can put their building of their house on a sleds.
I don't know.
Stop at midway because they're on foot.
So it was on. Was it really on foot, or did they have like horses? How long ago was it?
This was, what did I say? 1895.
Oh, so they probably had.
They definitely didn't have trucks.
Wait, I think there were trucks though in 1985.
Yeah, but
no.
Listen, you guys,
horse buggies.
Oh, 1895 is way back.
That's like Ann Lister days, honey. What did they call their rides? Gigs and horses.
I think gigs are live shows on Saturday. That's where I'm headed. Oh my God,
that's where I'm headed.
So that's another fun little place called Gardner Lake. So, I mean, if you want to be creeped out but not really that scared, go there instead of Lake Lanier.
Or if you're in the mood for some classical music.
Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Okay, we're going to dive into the next fun little lake. And this is a little one. Haunted Lake, Francistown, New Hampshire. It's literally called, if you want to look it up, you guys, Haunted Lake.
Oh, it's called Haunted Lake?
Haunted Lake, Francistown, New Hampshire.
I'm not swimming there.
I know, right? Its name isn't like Red Forest Lake. It's like Haunted Lake. A legend. In 1741, two young men came to the area to buy land and settle. Now, these men didn't know each other. They didn't come together. They weren't together.
I assumed.
They were men that just met up and joined forces as they were traveling, like through the forest, and they
like
just
companions just worked together.
They found each other while they were traveling, and they just decided, let's
do it together.
Towards the same destination and with the same goal, and they became friends. So when reaching this lake, Haunted Lake, they decided to camp out right next to it for the night. During the night, reasons unknown, the men fought, and one of them killed the other.
Wait, that's
crazy.
Why?
Nobody knows.
Probably because they're camping at Haunted Lake.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That guy killed that guy because they were camping at the Haunted Lake. The murderer buried the other man in a shallow grave. The lake is average depth 10 feet, maximum depth 15.
Oh, it's a baby lake.
I told you it's a little one.
I'm so
139 acres. The legends say the murdered man did not rest easily.
Probably not.
For years after, he wandered the shore of the lake, shrieking and moaning and being creepy.
I would too. I'd be so
I
fucking
know.
mad.
I would try to scare everyone, you guys.
Yeah.
Matthew Pat, is it Matthew Patter or Patton? I don't know. I think it's Patton, a surveyor from Bedford, noted in his diary that he and his team camped at that lake for the night on the banks, obviously.
Right.
And was kept awake all night by mysterious screams and groans of anguish.
No.
Patton couldn't persuade his team to stay, so they left the next day.
Wouldn't have persuaded me. Well, actually,
you can give me money, I'll stay. How much money?
Joking.
Yeah, I'm like, how much money?
I would say chances are I'd probably end up being a little tipsy on a camping trip, so I wouldn't be able to leave anyway.
Well, we all know how she is tipsy, huh? She would hang out for free.
I'd probably,
Listen, she would hang out for free. We're going to tell you guys some creepy, not like that, like screams of anguish. But camping and creepy, like when she was in the water, we were talking about a little earlier in this episode. The Kraken. Yeah. Remember, I couldn't remember you guys. I was like, today. Yeah, that was me. So we went camping. It was myself, Jojo Ghoul, a couple cousins, and a friend, I believe. I think Tina was there. We brought her up in the first episode. Shout out again.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah, shout out to our cousins.
Hey, girls.
Hey, girls. Allie Ghoul and Franny Ghoul. Oh my gosh, right? Ghouly Ghoul, good. Anyways, so we went camping. We went on, what are those? The paddle boats. Out into the lake.
Like the foot ones.
Yeah.
Are those the only kind of paddle boats?
You use your feet and you yeah. You bicycle yourself around.
Yes.
So there's 5 of us on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You said wow.
Well, our cousins decided to jump in the water and swim in the middle of the lake. I'm not about that because
I used to be.
Monsters there.
There are.
There is, you guys. I mean, did you just hear Lake Lanier had 5 foot to 7 foot
catfish?
Big ass catfish.
That's a monster to me.
Catfish.
It's a catfish.
Yeah, catfish. So so they got in the water. They freaked out and they were feeling things. Jojo Ghoul is in the water, trying to push him out of the water to get him onto the paddle boat
because
there was a monster grabbing at their feet.
It was. Listen, I know what it was. I don't, but it had tentacles, and I know it did. And I don't care what anyone says about it. It happened.
How old were you then?
Probably like 17.
I said a baby ghoul.
I was a baby ghoul. Yeah.
She was a baby ghoul. But still, that shit was scary.
Listen,
the look on her face was like, something's...
I still think about it, and I get like the creepy crawlies because it was
an alien.
Lake monster.
It was a lake monster. Isn't there a show called...
River Monsters?
Yeah, you guys, it's cool.
Well, it was one. And
that's a lake monster, though, not a river one, you guys.
Oh. I'm going to make sure called Lake Monsters and never go in the water to show any of them.
Listen, it was creepy, though. I leaned over. Once I realized she was getting their cousins up onto the boat, and she couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
I reached over and just magically pulled her ass right on. Because you get that superhero power.
Yeah, that adrenaline power.
Yeah. And I just pulled, her right up on the boat and then paddled like a superhero back to shore.
Yes, especially because I was never scared of lakes. I didn't get scared swimming in lakes.
I was always scared. That's why I wasn't in it.
Right, and I was in it because I didn't give a shit, but I feel differently
I'm
after
scared
that.
of, I hate to say it, I love the ocean and Siesta Key. At only Siesta Key.
Only Siesta Key.
Well, because it's calm most of the time and clear.
That is a really nice
and I don't really see
beach.
Fish. Punta Cana
it was
fish.
Full of sand dollars. Remember, Poopy picked one up and goes, "Look at this shell," and I went,
and the
"Or sand dollar."
Crazy.
Did I just call it a fucking sandfish? A sand dollar.
Yeah.
And I flip it over, and she flipped it, and it had all the little and she lost her mind and threw it
because its feet were like
it didn't get hurt. Everybody, it landed in the ocean, but
water.
It was full of sand dollars. Mm-hmm. That was the only thing, but I thought that was cool.
Yeah. I like that ocean. Like I think the ocean is beautiful. I'm just not really about going in it unless I can see all the way down. I mean, sharks scare the shit out of me. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
Jellyfish scare the shit out of me. What stingray scare the shit out of me. Sorry, I know they're still you pet them. They're still cute. Everybody,
they killed Steve Irwin, so I'm not a fan.
We want to beat up all the stingrays. We want to punch every stingray.
I'm just kidding. I would never punch a stingray.
Horrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I love the ocean, but I'm scared of the shit in the ocean.
I don't like it.
I love boats, but I get very motion sick.
Oh, we get so seasick, like
So,
literally turn
yeah.
green. Dad,
We
too.
went to Myrtle Beach one year.
Yeah, whale watching.
And was it? No, not whale. Dolphin watching. Whale watching.
Whatever. I thought there's whales in the ocean.
OMG. We were watching dolphins.
We didn't see any.
No, we ended up downstairs in like the lower kitchen cabin, laying in the the table booths, like ready to vomit in green.
Me, you, and Dad, and Mom was perfectly fine.
She's a superhero.
Remember, she got off and she goes, "Who wants Mexican?" And we all almost threw up because we're like,
nope. But it was a pretty bad experience. The only time we're good on a boat is going to Magic Kingdom, Disney World.
Oh, the ferry.
Went on that motherfucker. That boat's good.
We went on that motherfucker.
But listen, even when, let's see, it was me.
I'm really not sure.
Foxes or Fox Falls in
I think it's Foxes.
New York.
It's about a 2-hour drive away from us.
Something like that. Foxes Falls. So the only thing before she goes into that I know about this is I got a phone call one day, and my mother said, "Honey, I have to tell you something. You are never allowed, ever, to go on a road trip."
She felt it too.
To Foxes or Fox Falls. I said, "Why?" Of course I said why in the way of I'm going. Yeah. She said, "To promise on my life that I'll never go to this place because of how horribly dark and creepy the feeling was." And listen, how many times we're going to tell you guys this? Our family are creepy people. We love horror shit. We're not scared.
No, but sometimes you just get that feeling of
bad.
No, bitch.
Bad. Yeah, sometimes you just get this feeling.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, hey, clever to cut it short.
So tell us your story with Mom at Fox.
No, Mom wasn't with me. She had her
You're
own.
Grounded. Did you go after?
No, I went before, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you guys were all together.
Or, no,
I'm telling
Poo Poo and I went with our, some friends.
Oh my God. So tell me what you did.
Well, I just walked there. Once we drove and parked, we got out and we did the little hike to get to there. And I don't know. I just walked in and it felt so dark. And just that feeling oh, somebody was killed here. That's how I felt. And there was no water coming down the waterfall and all the rocks looked black and it just felt so ominous empty and just terrible. And I wanted to get the hell out of there, but everybody's like, no, they loved that place, everybody. I don't know why. I hate it. I hate the road it's even attached to. It's awful and terrible and scary, and I wanted to leave, and then we left. But then Mom went later, a year later or something.
Now I can't tell on you.
You can't tell on me.
I was also so ready to be like, Mom, JoJo. Yeah.
No, it was before. And then Mom said she went. I said, I don't like that place. And I told her what I felt, and she was like...
That's why. Because she said, your sister and I both... But you know what she said when she went with Dad was, did they walk to the top of it, I think.
They went to the top. I didn't do that because I just had a bad feeling about it.
And she said when they were up there, it was so creepy that Dad even was like, I don't like it here. It's bad.
Yeah, and he doesn't do that, really.
He's real cool about everything.
Yeah.
He's not very scared. We'll have him on the episode eventually. He'll talk about what he does in the dark in our house when he's being scary to the ghost.
He did say
bullying. He wanted to. He said put him on an episode and he'll talk about it.
Special edition. Yeah.
Special
guest.
Gonzo. That's where I get Ghoulie Gonzo.
Yeah, he's the original Gonzo.
Or Ridge. Yep. Or Ridge.
You just remind me of Paul Walker and I love you, man.
Ridge.
Not Paul Walker, Paul Rudd and I love you, man. Remember when he keeps going, later, Jobin? He's trying to make up the names. That's what you just reminded me of.
Oh my God. So they were on the freaking
top of the
falls. And Mom said they were starting to leave and they were going to walk down that road. She said, and all they felt was like somebody was watching.
Yeah, it's just a bad feeling.
She's like, it was like something, there was like a evil feeling, she said, but it was like something watching them, wanting them to leave, but also wanting them to stay.
What if it was I don't like to say it because it calls them, but the the other one.
Skinwalker.
They say you're not supposed to say
You're
it 'cause
also
it
not
brings
supposed to
it.
say Wendigos.
No, because
which we'll have an episode on skinwalkers and Wendigos.
we
It's
should.
very interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of like Native American folklore, which, by the way, we are also Native American. So there's a lot of cool things. That's why we say don't mess around with Native American
No, I don't fuck with
grounds. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't mess with it. Don't
so
do
yeah,
it.
Yep. So mom and dad had that scary incident at Fox's Falls.
Foxes.
Mhm.
It's Foxes.
I never went because I'm a good daughter.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Everybody loves it. Like, this is the best place in the world. And I'm
Yes.
always like,
Yeah.
where?
Wasn't there a place you went to that was like stars?
Oh my God. Screaming Field.
Yeah, something
That's
like that.
I don't
yeah.
know what the actual place is called.
Yeah.
That's just what
Was that
it
creepy?
was like the nickname.
Yeah.
It was awful. Well, it was really cool though. Renee,
Yeah.
damn.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
All right. She didn't get out of the car,
Yeah.
poop, when we got there. She was just so uncomfortable. But I got
Yeah.
out and it was just like this big field. We went with a car full of friends.
Yeah.
And like nothing happened or anything, but it felt real creepy. But then you looked up and it was just 8 million stars, which was so pretty. So it was like a weird combination of this is really
Creepy,
nice,
beautiful.
but so, yeah, something's
Like
off.
that sinister beauty.
Right. And I liked
Yeah.
it there though. Like
Yeah.
that one, I don't know. That
See,
was
there's
like it drew
something-
me to it.
There's something about scary things, but yet sometimes, like you just said,
Yeah.
perfect. Like it's creepy, beautiful. Like
Yeah.
I
didn't hate it there.
I love like big open fields in the middle of the night, but it's only like
Me
if there's
too.
stars or a huge
Yeah.
moon. If there's not, then it's just creepy.
Then
field.
it's just
Yeah.
you're just in a dark,
then
scary
it's
field.
just creepy as shit. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool places that people can go and like check out, and
Yeah.
we like to do a lot of things. We've done so many things.
Mm-hmm. You've done a lot of going to like
Tons.
paranormal places.
Yes, I'm glad you just brought that up. So YouTube, we have a YouTube. It's gonna be mainly for videos like Rolling Hills. I've went to Rolling Hills
Yeah.
twice. I am gonna do an episode on Rolling Hills and some of my experiences and things I've caught there. But YouTube is gonna be haunted investigations, outings, like our ghostly travels, or bonus videos. So Sinister Ghouls Podcast is our YouTube. So subscribe to us. We'll let everyone know in episodes when we do those things.
Eventually, yeah.
Yes. We're just starting with everything, so we gotta save some cash.
Just be patient.
Yes, we gotta save some cash. I said, listener support, 99 cents a month, $4.99 a month, $9.99 a month. You can help us out or don't. We're not gonna hate you. It is what it is. It's just extra for us to help with our further episodes.
Yep.
Wicked Tales. Let me tell you. And I don't know how many more episodes. It'll be coming up soon. Get your wicked tales, in other words, creepy stories, or like true hauntings you went through, or crime, or creepy, or things that are weird, aliens. I don't care what it is.
Oh, I love.
If you want to tell us something,
aliens.
and it's like literally a baby paragraph, that's fine.
Yeah.
Send it to our email, sinisterghoul23@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, Sinister Ghouls Podcast. Facebook group, Sinister Ghouls / Twisted Sisters. It's a private group. You will be approved. Follow us on Spotify. Give us 5 stars. Just give us 5 stars, you guys. Just
please.
Just give us some just good ratings, please. No, you do what you think. But any type but 5 stars. 5 stars. 5
you
stars.
Do what you think.
5 stars. No, just follow us and, rate us whatever you want. We would like higher stars, obviously. But it's mainly just follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Music. And if you want to, comment under our pictures on Instagram, you can, with some ideas. You can also email us topics you might want us to cover.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. People know things maybe we don't even hear about.
Yes.
I'm sure.
So, with your wicked tales or your creepy stories, whatever, you can email us a topic. We've had some people already tell us certain things they want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been written in our notes. So any topics you come up with and want us to cover on the show, sinisterghoul23@gmail.com. So this is our episode 4.
You said that.
And listen, we're a little laughy this episode, but
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
I think
you guys are good.
I like it. I'm having fun.
It's a good time. It was a good time. So other than that, Like always, I hope you have a fantastic day.
And a cool evening. Stay safe.
Stay sexy.
Stay
Stay spooky.